High Priestess, Knight of Wands, Hierophant, Three of Pentacles. So it looks like there is someone looking at you, but you already know this as the High Priestess. You can tell, you can feel it. Can't you feel that energy? You know, have you ever caught someone looking at you from like across the room, and then all of a sudden you literally look up right into their eyes and they get caught, in a sense? Like you can catch someone looking at you, and you immediately just kind of put them off guard because they didn't expect you to feel that. So then on top of that, you can also feel that this person is someone that actually really wants to match with you. There's someone here that's very interested in you and they want to match with you, right? They want to work with you through Pentacles. There's a lot of group mentality here with the Hierophant and the Three of Pentacles, but it's regarding everything. It's not just love, it's not just work, it's the whole shebang, it's the whole life together with somebody, right? There's a lot of fire and foundation here. So we also have the Hierophant and the High Priestess, which are both very astute in spiritual matters. They're both very intuitive, and they have a very high transformation way of thinking. Like they know that transformation is there. They are very in tune with what is going on beneath the surface. Spiritual matters. They both might be teachers or advisors in some way, or they're basically both spiritual in their approach. So that's why this person is looking at you, because they've never seen a real spiritual match, if that makes sense. You know, I think someone is looking to work with someone that is on their level. When you look at this card right here in this deck with the Three of Pentacles, this person is holding up a huge rock by themselves, right? And then two pentacles are on the ground and one is on top of the rock. So the person is doing it all by themselves. And every time they find a new pentacle, a new person, they're not helping. They just don't fit the right way. They're not helping. They're not giving as much effort as this person is. Regarding love, relationships, work, whatever it is, or even just spiritually, like they don't meet people that are spiritually practicing and constantly learning, constantly developing their intuition and all that stuff, their way of thinking. So as soon as they see this connection here with the High Priestess and the Hierophant, they are immediately drawn to you because they innately know that there's something beyond the outside, right? You're not just attracting them in a physical way with your physicalness, let's call it. You're attracting them from something that is more elusive, in a sense that you can't really put your finger on it. You know, they might just be like, well, I don't even know why I'm attracted to this person. I just am. Right? So they want someone that they could help, you know, hold the weight. You know what I mean? Like, that's what a true partnership is. It's not always equal. In fact, it's never really equal. It's always one person helping the other person out, and it should be reciprocated. So that's what makes it equal. It makes it a true circle, is that you both pour into each other just the same amount. And that's what keeps it afloat. That's what keeps it going, right? When two people both are on the same level and they can both look at life in general the same way, they're much stronger in their foundation together because they are both looking at the same goal and working towards it. If two people have two different goals in life, you know, it's okay to be individual. Like, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about a relationship goal between the two of you. If you're both on the same level, if you're both have the same outlook on what you want in a relationship, and you both agree on that, you both can work towards that goal together. And that's what makes the relationship strong, ever strong, where you're both spiritually aware and solid in your approach to how you get it done. Like, you know, with this work card here, it's going to work out in a way where you both are holding up the rock together. So if one person gets tired, the other person's like, I'll take over for a little bit, don't worry, take a rest, and vice versa. So, you know, one person might be at 20% one day and the other person has to fill in, and then, you know, you give that, you know, you switch it around. Let's see what else. Throwing out memories. Trash. Revenge. Okay. I'm confused. Okay. I think this person is confused with why so many people want to trash your name, or why so many people want to take revenge out on you, or just get in your way for some reason, since you are very much in your own world, right? The High Priestess isn't delusional, but she's working on things that matter to her, which can make other people think that she's spacey or in her own world or stupid or whatever that they put on her. But this person can't figure out why so many people trash your name. They're confused by it. They feel like they just can't see what other people are seeing, in a sense. Like, they look at you in a very attracted way, right? Just for better, you know. And other people are like they're being childish around you. They're confusing them, and maybe that's their actual goal, is to confuse this Hierophant right here, this person that's looking at you so intently, that actually knows, you know, this person knows who you are just by looking at you, because they're also on the same level spiritually, and they're attracted to that, and they know that they want to work with you because they feel like you would actually hold your own weight. But then there's this underlying weirdness with people, and they can't figure out why people want to trash your name so much. So let's see about that. The X. Okay. We have an X involved here that might want revenge, because if the person's crazy, revengeful already, and then they see their ex going forward, that might not be a fun time to expose this connection, because there's still some loose ends that need to be tied up here. Healing from past heartbreak takes time. So I think you both understand that you both might not be ready for a relationship also. There's a lot of riffraff on the sidelines on both of your sides of things. You have, on your side of things, there's people trashing your name, wanting to seek out revenge, and wanting to confuse your partner or the person on the mind. And then the other person has an ex that is still lurking. Still lurking. Okay. So what else with this trash, revenge, confusion? Why are people trashing your name? Sun. Are you kidding me? They're trashing your name because you're happy, or they're trashing your name because they know that you're going to get to a place of where you're going. You know, you're going to a place of pure happiness, the Sun, right? This connection might be pure happiness when it finally culminates, and a lot of people hate to see other people just happy. So it could just be that childish, like it says, childish behavior. It could just literally just be people wanting to get, like, if they can't have it, they don't want anyone else to have it kind of feeling. So stupid. What else? The devil. Exactly. They want to fuck around with your happiness. Just because. Like, if they can't be happy with this person, or if they can't find someone that makes them happy, that, you know, in a sense, they're going to do everything they can just to fuck with you. It's as simple and as childish as that. So that's stupid. Okay. Why are they confused? Because they want to invest in you. They want to invest in you, and they don't understand how other people wouldn't want to as well. Why are people trashing your name if they want to invest in you? Like, they feel like they found a good thing, right? Like, they feel excited at this opportunity, at this connection here, because they know intrinsically, going back to the spiritual connection here, they know that they found someone on their level, and they're excited over it, and they want to invest, but they're confused that so many people just are so ugly inside. And they're not. They're not ugly inside. They're not confused. If in fact they're not confused at all. And they want this opportunity with you. We have the Ace of Pentacles. I think we saw some. Yeah, maybe not. We have the Three of Pentacles. Sorry, and the Ace of Wands. So they want it to stop. The Death card. They want this revenge, and the seeking, and the trash talking, and the gossiping, the lying, whatever they're doing to try and confuse them. They want it to stop because they want this opportunity with you. And that looks like they're actually going to give you an opportunity here. We have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So that's giving me like a new chance to create with someone, a new chance to invest, right? And just a coming together with forces in some way. It could be work related, it could be life related. Just take it as it is. But this person definitely does want to go forward. The Knight of Pentacles is someone that's going, he's already on his horse with the pentacle in his hand, like you could see. He's offering it. Like, he already made the decision. He's not wishy-washy. So he wants all this devil energy to end. Devil energy is all about trash talking. It's all about lying, deceiving, manipulating. That's how people like that work. It's their only plan of action. It's their only tool, is to deceive, to confuse, to manipulate. So if you feel like there's people around you at this time that are talking about you, trying to manipulate your life, even though they're not even in it, they're trying to manipulate your relationships, your potential relationships, just know that the right people, the people that are actually on your level, the Hierophant and the High Priestess, like, come on, you really gonna mess with these two? Especially if he's in love with her? Give me a break. Like, it's a spiritual connection that doesn't really get confused. They're both knowers. They both know. So even though all this riffraff is happening behind the scenes against your name, trashing your name, they want it to end, and they probably will put it to an end because they see how ridiculous it looks and how ridiculous it might sound, because they're just like, this is ridiculous. Like, where's the evidence, right? But also there's an X. So let's see what's going on with the X on his side. Ace of Pentacles. Can I just say that? And then the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. This person doesn't want this opportunity to be handed to you. Look, there's progression from the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. So this page here, there's a lot of wands and pentacles. So she doesn't want him to go towards you with a new opportunity. We have an opportunity in love, creativity, with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. This person is getting on their horse, right? First he's standing and looking and thinking. Then he's like, you know what? I think I'm going to go for this, you know? And now he's on his horse riding to offer you something creative, something monetary, something, you know, just a new chance. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. We have two knights, both pentacles and wands again. I'm thinking that this ex is seeing him move towards you to offer you something. Like you can see someone, it's like she's a third party looking in a room and he's walking towards you, about to ask you something, about to offer you something, and she tries to intervene, tries to interrupt the conversation, or just tries to mess it up in some way. So that's what I'm seeing with this ex. This ex is still lurking around and she might want to mess around with the new opportunity that might be coming towards you. But lo and behold, it doesn't really matter, because this is a connection that's going to make you extremely happy. You're both going to be very happy and satisfied that you met a match that is on the same level spiritually and also has the same relationship goals. Because when you have those two things, and the attraction, obviously, it's going to be there. When you have those two things, there's nothing around you that will be able to get in your way. There's no one around you that will be able to get in the way, because lying, deceit, gossip only goes as far as the stupid people that regurgitate it. And usually you don't want people that are that dumb around you, that just believe everything that they hear, or are so able and willing to regurgitate gossip where they don't even know what's up or down, what the truth is. They just like hating on somebody and contributing to that. So it's just frivolous behavior and childish behavior that this person obviously knows they're the Hierophant. This person might be in front of a large group. This goes to mean like religious group or like any kind of work group, just a group in general. This person is being looked up to. So they know. They're both knowers. The High Priestess and the Hierophant are very solid in their approach. So if they connect, right, if their third eyes connect with each other, it's a done deal, and nothing could get in their way. No stupid behavior from this idiot, right? These types of people, these stupid people, will get in the way.